Rice industry members gathered in Biloxi, Mississippi in December for the 2010 USA Rice Outlook Conference, sponsored by the USA Rice Federation. This annual meeting provides a forum for all segments of the U.S. rice industry to examine timely and important issues and advance industry education, communication, understanding, and cooperation. This year's conference featured educational sessions covering the global and U.S. economic outlook for agriculture, the outlook for farm policy, and state rice research reports from each of the 6 rice states. The program also included a trade show, which provided an opportunity for attendees to learn about new products, services, and technologies for the rice industry. In conjunction with the conference, USA Rice Federation boards and committees met to guide and review USA Rice's activities and programs in a wide range of areas, including domestic and international rice promotion, international trade policy, government and regulatory affairs. Several USA Rice leaders took time out to talk about the importance of the USA Rice Outlook Conference, the organization's achievements over the past year, as well as rice industry concerns and priorities in the coming year.
The USA Rice Outlook Conference is important for our industry because it's one time in every year where we can get together and deal with the issues that we have concerning us. It's right after the crop has been harvested. We're all done. We're evaluating where we go from here with our last year's crop, and we're beginning planning for the next year's crop. And we come here at one place. We move this around to the different state rice state every year. And this year we're focusing on things that are important to the whole industry. We have mostly producers here, farmers that are interested in it, but we also have suppliers, we have merchants, we have millers, brokers, everybody involved, all segments of the industry we have here under one roof for about a day and a half, dealing with different issues that we have. The things we're focusing on this year will be farm policy. We'll have research. We're focusing on sustainability. We have a program on exports. We have a program on the economy. We will be hearing from the USDA about the state of the rice industry when it comes to USDA. And we'll also be hearing about the Washington scene. We have Jim Wiesemeyer coming in tomorrow morning and telling us the Washington scene and how that's going to break out for us.
Rice production is a big deal where I'm from. I mean, like all rice producers, we're all from small towns, small counties. Me, I'm from California, in a county that's its #1 economy is based on agriculture, and rice happens to be its #1 producer. And if you look at economic times like today, exports of agriculture products have been seen some really big growth. So I think nationwide we've become a very important contributor to the economy.
Well, USA Rice Federation programs help move the needle on rice sales in the U.S. by our work with the federal food policy initiatives, such as the Dietary Guidelines for Americans, the FDA health claims, and the WIC program, which have all created favorable conditions for U.S. rice recently. The WIC program alone has upped our sales on brown rice by 23% nationwide. And of course, this is the 20th year of the National Rice Month, which takes a very small investment on our part and encourages an investment by millions of dollars or of millions of dollars by retailers and merchants and rice millers, all to promote U.S. rice nationally.
The rice industry just completed a sustainability study. It shows that rice producers are producing more with less. In fact, over the 20-year period of the study, we've had a 21% reduction in land use, a 33% reduction in water use, and a 52% reduction in energy use. In fact, rice farming has a positive impact on biodiversity and wildlife. But the study is just the start. The USA rice industry plans to stay engaged in sustainability in the future.
USA Rice Federation does have an extensive program to boost rice sales abroad. We have an extensive network of trade servicing, which puts us in many countries around the world, opening channels of trade, working with governments on regulations, and so that part of it's an important piece around the world. We also have extensive promotion programs in those countries where we have complete access and product on the market. We've had some really good successes recently, judged by our annual sales, which have increased about 33% in exports during the course of the first 9 months of this year. We have in Africa, Nigeria is a new market where we have had trade servicing and then planned promotion activities. Iraq. We've been able to work with the U.S. Embassy, U.S. Wheat Association, and bringing people together for trade. And we have 135,000 tons of business done in September, which is the highest since 2005. We also have worked with many people in Mexico. We have a great domestic program there. We're on pace to achieve the highest sales in Mexico in history. A lot of it's rough rice, but it's a very active domestic promotion program. So all in all, we think we really have an effective program, and the results that we see this year make us believe that we're going to have a great continued success.
Looking ahead, as Congress prepares to tackle the next Farm Bill, rice farmers will play an active role in communicating the industry's needs to lawmakers.
Well, actually, we'll be looking at a number of issues. Probably the most important issue to rice growers in the United States is the presence of some sort of a safety net to give us some modicum of protection when rice returns are low, lower than they have been in recent years. Prices are always cyclical. Lower prices are followed by higher prices. So the safety net is of utmost importance to us. We're continuing to pay close attention to the imports that come into this country of rice, similar to what we grow here. We are increasing our own research efforts to try to offset some of that import.
USA Rice Federation members will take their concerns about the Farm Bill and other messages to Washington, D.C. for the 2011 Government Affairs Conference, February 14th through the 17th, 2011. Through face-to-face meetings with congressional leadership and rice state lawmakers, members will communicate their key concerns and priorities. The USA Rice Federation is the global advocate for all segments of the U.S. rice industry, with a mission to promote and protect the interests of producers, millers, merchants, and allied businesses.